As we go to one of my favorite events, I think it's the Women's 8, the final of the big boats. We have Canada in lane 1, Germany lane 2, USA in lane 3, Great Britain lane 4, the Netherlands in lane 5, and Italy closest to the camera as that race is already well and truly underway. Colleen, could you give us an update on how things are developing out on the course?
Yeah, so we'll take a quick look. We're early on in the first quarter. It's Germany currently leading the pack with a really close Great Britain just behind. As we start to get a look, we see the bow number 2 of Germany poking out, Great Britain bow 4. Then over the USA right in the mix as well with the Dutch, the Netherlands, Canada on the outside lane, and then it's back to Italy. Currently riding with this Dutch combination, and just out of the picture, yeah, Germany leads. The USA may be making a bit of a push, coxed by Victoria Grider and Olivia Vavasauer from Brown University, Saratoga Rowing Club in upstate New York in the bow, just starting, I think, to threaten that German lead.
Yeah, Germany quick in the first 500, but now we see the defending champions, defending nation, the USA, moving on that German bow ball. A big push from the Americans, 39 strokes a minute. Really high rating stuff from the USA, and I think they're about to get the lead in this race, just past 500 meters gone, so plenty of racing still left to go. But the USA, with one returning member of the gold medal winning crew from last year, Hannah Heideveld, in that crew, and she's used all that experience, I think, to hype her crew and trying to get them to lead at 7:50 gone. And there is the American bow breaking through. Germany in second position, and GB almost 3/4 of a length behind at this stage.
Just approaching then halfway, and the USA taking some kind of a push as they approach the bridge. We'll get that beautiful overhead shot, I'm sure, in just a moment. But they are the quickest moving boat on the course, and you can have a look at speed, stroke rate at that graphic in the bottom right. The US at 39, Germany at 38, but the US continuing to open the margin, with Great Britain looking to get themselves onto the podium for third.
Yeah, look at the damage the American 8 is doing to the rest of the field. They've opened up almost a half a length lead at 1,000, easily the quickest moving boat on the course. Germany struggling to keep pace. GB already clear water behind the leading American 8 in bronze medal position. Canada going with them, and the Dutch and the Italians struggling with this high pace.
USA, just before that halfway point, decided to make their push out, building momentum and continuing to go. That great overhead shot of Megan Lee in the stroke seat, Hannah Heideveld in the 7th seat, and about, well, over 3/4 length, just about 1 length advantage. That's pushing Germany further and further back, and I think, well, as we look toward the bronze medal, I don't think the Dutch are out of it, and certainly not the Canadians. The Canadians just ahead of Great Britain now.
Yeah, the Dutch have a good sprint finish, but they need to be careful not to give too much ground to the crew from Great Britain and Canada. They have to remain in contact with them if they are to overhaul the Maple Leafs of Canada for that bronze medal. But Germany now slipping back to almost a full length down on America, and the American crew looks so impressive out in front.
Yeah, they do, and they've just broken into open water. I think Germany making sure that they keep in contact. Germany with 4 bronze medalists on board from this very event last year, but the USA making their mark in the third quarter, now into the fourth quarter, just not quite yet, but closing into those final stages. Canada still in contention to get themselves onto the podium. Great Britain will have to go now if they want to edge them out.
So in this middle kilometer of this race, I don't think I have seen the speeds of the American crew be being one of the slower one. The American crew is producing a fabulous middle 1,000, which sees them breaking clear water over Germany. Canada now still in silver medal position. The crew from Great Britain right beside them. I think the Dutch have too much to do to get on the podium. Italy, I think, I'm afraid, also out of this, but the American crew dominating this race from 500 gone all the way down to the line. I think Germany now struggling. They see the Canadian 8 moving back on them.
Yeah, they do, don't they? The Canadian 8 starting to make a push just behind, but up at the top of the field, well, the grandstand just going wild with the USA chant. Open water advantage for the USA. Germany definitely trying to push to hold on to that silver. The Canadians just behind them. We see a beautiful shot then of our three clear leaders, but the USA with an open water advantage now well into the final 250.
Yeah, the Americans are about to empty the tank. They are up at 41 strokes a minute, not content with winning just a gold medal. They want to win by clear water, and so far so good on them. They are moving out even further. It's Germany now struggling a bit. Look at the race for silver, for the bronze though, because right behind Germany it's very close between Canada and Great Britain.
Absolutely level with Great Britain and Canada for the bronze. The USA, the women's 8 under 23 world champions, the grandstand going absolutely wild for them. Open water lead to cross the line first and take the gold. It is the USA in the women's 8. A great push then from Germany to capture the silver, and the battle for the bronze ever so close between Canada and Great Britain. Oh, we will wait for the times.
I reckon Canada, but I'm not sure. It was, well, the winner was oh so clear. The USA take this. They successfully defend the title won last year by almost completely different crew. So many of these athletes racing the 8 for the first time. And we have new world champions from the USA. Germany chuffed with the silver. They 4 seconds behind the USA, but really happy. They improve on their bronze medal performance from last year, bringing in new athletes and making that combination work. I think Canada just realized, I think Canada, they have the bronze medal. Yes, they do.
Just grabbing the bronze medal. Great push from Great Britain, but not enough to overhaul the Canadians, with the USA by just about over 4 seconds or so there in the under 23 women's 8, the new world champions.